Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's declutter is going to be of my blushes, my bronzers and my highlights. There are some products in here that I definitely forgot about, some old classics as well as some new favourites that I wanted to share with you. Yesterday's video also included my first giveaway, so I definitely recommend after watching this video jump onto yesterday's if you haven't already, so you can enter to be in with a chance of winning. I'm really excited to give you guys one of the prizes, and there will also be a giveaway on my final video of this series. So if you're watching live, I'll be posting these every single day for 8 days at 5 PM. If you're watching them a little bit behind, hopefully not too late that you've missed the giveaway, but I'll be adding all of these into a declutter series so you can binge them, just in case you like decluttering just as much as I do. And without further ado, let's get on to today's video. So this is the start of my bronzer, blush, highlight, contour drawer, and there's also loads of stuff in the back here, so I am going to sort it out the way I did before. So with my lipsticks I did it in reverse order, whereas this I'm gonna like sort them out and take them out and put them into piles, and then I will configure it all towards the end. There is going to be all sorts in here, and also my arm is still a little bit red because of my lipsticks. I've just done that and washed it off, so I'm moving on to this drawer because I really want to finish this series up and schedule it in for you guys. So I guess let's just get started. I basically want to have all my bronzers and blushes and highlights in order because I don't know what's in here and I just really need to sort this out. I'm going to start with this palette here. This is the Park Avenue Princess one by Tarte. Rich's mum actually gave me this just after Christmas and I love this. The shade Carrot is beautiful contour shade. Princess Cut is a beautiful bronzer. This is a lovely setting powder and it's so soft. Embrace is brilliant under the eyes. And you've got warmer contours and bronzers for when you're more tanned. And I just feel like this is just the most versatile palette. So that one is definitely staying. Got a Soap & Glory Flake Away Body Polish. Don't know what that's doing there. I've got a Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Love this so much. Gorgeous bronzer. Keeping that. This is definitely one of my favourite highlights. It's this one in the Fenty palette. This is Fire Crystal and it is just so gorgeous, but when you put it on the skin it almost looks a bit glittery there, but it just looks like you've got a wet highlight and it's beautiful. I like the other one, but Fire Crystal for me is like my absolute favourite. So this is definitely staying, and I want to try more Fenty products as well. Let me know your Fenty recommendations because everything I've tried I have loved. I just don't have enough of it. Talking of which, this is another Fenty product. I love their packaging, so I always like really struggle to get rid of packaging, but this one might have to go in terms of cardboard box because I don't use this half as much as I should. This is in the shade Starstruck and this is beautiful as well. The formula of Fenty highlights are beautiful, and this also looks beautiful on the chest because you can like paint it on. I find that this is a really good body one, whereas this one is brilliant on the face, but to be fair they both work so well. Definitely need to get more Fenty products. I have got my MAC Ellie Goulding collection. I talked about this in my lipstick video, but I bought the whole range and I'm one of those people that like I probably won't use this because it's got the logo embossed on it and she's my favourite singer. I'm such a fan, and this is obviously going to have to stay, but honestly I probably won't ever use it. I've used it a couple of times. I mean, I should probably use it, shouldn't I? But I love it so much, so that's going to stay. Honestly, I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to get rid of, but there's a couple in here that I can see that I won't use. This is a MAC one, a blush. This is beautiful. Honestly, don't even know what shade this is. It's completely rubbed off at the back, so I couldn't tell you, but honestly, a gorgeous matte shade. Really like that one. And then also this one I really like. Annoyingly, the lid has come off. This is Melba. The glass of this has come off and I don't know if I can like, I might try and glue it back in or something, but that's so annoying because honestly that blush as well is beautiful. So I use this one when I'm more pale and this one when I'm more tanned. I just love the formulation of MAC blushes. I've got the Wonder Bronze by Soap & Glory. Do I use, when's the last time I used this? I just feel like I can't get rid of it because it's a really nice shimmery bronzer, which is so nice in the summer. So I'm going to keep hold of it, but again, if I don't use it in a couple months time, then I will just get rid of it. The most expensive product in this entire drawer is the Aquin Sculpting powder. This is in the shade Light and such a cool toned contour. Again, I'm going to have to keep hold of this because it was so expensive. I probably almost hit pan on it. I don't think I'll repurchase this because it was so pricey, and I just feel like you get the same kind of product in like by other brands, but I was very excited when I bought it, and obviously the packaging is so bougie, but such a waste of money. I've got the MAC Soft and Gentle highlight, which I do like. Again, much like the Fenty one, it just looks kind of like wet on the skin, and it's one of those cult classics, so that will definitely stay. This is another MAC one which I love. This is Whisper of Guilt. This had such a huge following and then they brought it back. It's a lot more golden tone, so this is more one for me when I'm tanned. But I do like having different products to like choose from when I'm like different colours. This is a Revolution Baked Blush. Will I use this? Probably not. I'm going to keep it in the maybe pile. I don't think I will, but I just want to see if I've got a product like this. But I really liked their baked blushes. A couple of years ago I went through a phase of like getting loads. Oh my goodness, this was a compact that I used to talk about all the time. This is the 17 Define and Conquer Contour Kit. And this, like I said with the Aquin one, even though the shades aren't the same, this one's a bit warmer. I feel like in terms of what you get, this one is just so much better. I actually prefer more of a warm toned kind of contour and bronze now instead of like a really cool toned contour, and I just feel like my makeup habits have gone a lot more from quite cool to quite warm, so I almost feel like I have to keep hold of that one maybe. A lot of these products here I'm probably going to get rid of. This one is a Nars blush in Forever. This is one that I bought when I really wanted a Nars blush, but in all honesty, this one is one I will never use because it's just far too dark for me. And this one I just don't feel like is that great. I think that my sister-in-law will probably use that more than me, so I'm going to put that in a bag for her. Now, these Collection Lasting Perfection concealers, I did a full face of Collection concealers a couple of years ago now probably, and I just feel like these are just not going to work for me. Will you guys use these? Have I used them? They've like not really been used, to be fair, so I might just put those in a giveaway for you guys to win. I've probably only just swatched them, but I've not used them, so you guys can win those because I just won't use them, honestly. This is a Skinny Tan Semi-Permanent Contour Serum. I'm going to give this away to one of you too. Not used it. I think I had one of these before that I tried and it just wasn't really for me. I don't like the idea of there being like a tan in my contour, so hopefully one of you guys do. But if you obviously win the giveaway and there's products in there that you don't like the look of, then you're more than welcome to gift them to your friends and family. This is one I'm going to have to throw away. I think I talked about this type of product in one of my other videos, but this I used to love, honestly. This is one of the cream contours that got me into cream contouring, and it's a really actually beautiful shade. This is a Rimmel Insta Duo Contour Stick. I don't think the range exists anymore, but I used to really like the product, so that's going to have to go in the bin because it's just far too old. This is a bronzer from Millie Mackintosh, and I've not used it, so one of you guys might want to enter for that one. So my first giveaway went live in yesterday's video, so if you've not watched that yet, then definitely like go over there. You can still enter, and then probably on my final video I'm going to do the last giveaway as well, so keep an eye out for that. I'll always have like and giveaway in the title of the video so you don't miss it. This is a shimmer brick. Do you guys remember the shimmer brick phase? Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. I'm sorry, that's gonna have to say this is a Revolution one, and I think this was duping the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks, but I love that. I love a shimmery bronzer in the summer. So that's the first drawer, so we'll just take that out for now, and then I'm gonna bring these products in. I've just seen here that I've still got pregnancy tablets. I'm not pregnant. Those are going to have to go in the bin because I don't need them, and they've expired. I promise they are not like ones I'm going to have now, and they were from when I was pregnant with Heidi. Right, let's do this and then we'll do the rest of these palettes. My Ever So Faithful Hoola Bronzer. I've hit pan on this and I'm probably going to just use it up because I love it, and it's probably one I'll end up repurchasing once I get through the rest of my collection. Mary Luminizer, again, hit pan. I love it so much. A really beautiful like champagne highlight. It's just one of those that's such a cult classic. Looks like it's crumbling away a little bit, so I think when it breaks I'll throw it away, but for now I'm going to keep hold of it. I've got the Millie Mackintosh Luxe Glow Face Illuminator. I know for a fact I've not used this before. Could be quite nice under foundation, do we think? No, I won't use it. I'll put it away for one of you guys to win. Oh my goodness, there's just so much in here that's like nostalgia. This is the Revolution Unicorn Hearts Rainbow Highlighter. Honestly, I'll never use this. I'll try and like clean up the box because then I can give it to one of you guys, and again, if you won't use it, someone you know might. But the shades that are like the yellow and the pink together I think are beautiful. It's like a quite glittery highlight, but if you like fun makeup then that might be something for you. I have got the Rimmel Radiance Brick. Again, you can tell here that I have such a love for bronzers like this, but honestly actually this I'll keep hold of it, and if I don't use it then I'll get rid of it in a couple months time. I've got the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost Highlighter. I hadn't tried anything from Jeffree Star until I got this product. My friend got me this a couple of Christmases ago, and this is the most blinding highlight base in my opinion. It's got like a bit of a duochrome purple underneath, but I will have to keep hold of it. I don't really use it that much, but I just quite like having it in my collection. This is a Insta Duo Contour Stick in Light that's not been used, so one of you can win that one. Honestly, I used to love that so much. I've got the Good to Glow highlighter. This I remember loving as well, but I've literally just swatched it. I've not really used it, so if it's of interest to you guys, I'll put that in the giveaway too. Now this is one I'm going to have to get rid of. This is the MAC Light Scapade highlight, and honestly like I just find there's no pigment in it. It's more of a setting powder than anything else, but yeah, I just don't like it. I feel like my sister-in-law will really like this though, because I've used it a couple of times. I just feel like you guys probably won't want it, but yeah, I don't really love it, so she might prefer it to me. I've got the Hoola Light. Do you guys remember my comparison video of the Hoola Light and the original one? I've not used this as much as the original, but that video is probably actually one of my most viewed videos of my channel, and I really liked this, so this will stay for when I'm more fair. I've got the Nars, the Orgasm Blush. Love this so much. So with that in mind, I've got this, so I'll probably will get rid of the Revolution Baked one because I won't use both of them, and I prefer the Nars one. I've got the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. I think this was actually my first highlighter ever. This got me into highlighting, and I've hit pan on it, but I'm going to have to throw this away because it's so old. But this is just one of those I have to put down to my love of highlight, and I've not stopped highlighting since. I've got, this one's not even been used. This is the Rimmel and Kate Moss like 3-in-1 product. I love this. This, guys, I'm going to give this to one of you because I love this so much. I don't know where my other one is actually, but I am obsessed with this trio. I don't think they do them anymore again, but such a perfect compact that if you go traveling now, we're allowed to again. It's just such a good face palette, so I'm going to put that in a giveaway for you to win too. I've got a Revolution Matte Blush, which just looks quite dry and chalky now. I feel like my love for blushes has just extended my like preference in formula, so that's going to go. I've got two Colourpop highlights. This is the most blinding highlight. This is in the shade Pearlized, and you can see that Heidi has dug her nails in the corner of these. But this is like a highlighter, but if a highlighter got highlight, and it is the most perfect shade for my skin right now. That one will defo stay. I love that. And then I actually really like this more pinky toned one. Oh no, this is Scrumptious. What was the shade of this one? Flexitarian, sorry. And this one is a more pinky one. Again, child's nails have gone into it. But because of the colour of this, I find if I use a Jeffree Star highlight underneath, this just pops so much and it's so nice for a night out. So that's staying. Oh my goodness, this is a throwback. Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. I remember Rich bought me this for Christmas and I loved that shade so much. This is going to have to stay. Still kind of smells like chocolate, to be fair. This brush was perfect, even though now I'm sure it needs a wash. I have to keep that. Light Cocoa is a brilliant setting powder. And this highlight was pretty crap, to be honest, but I loved that palette so much. Oh my goodness, the Soph one highlight palette. This shade is beautiful. This one is blinding, and genuinely this is such a good highlight palette if you're on a budget, because you've got a bit of everything. You've got your more wild colours, which I'll never really wear, but you've kind of got your pinky tones, your more like whitey tones and icy tones, gold, champagne. Such a versatile palette. So I'm going to keep hold of that. I don't know if there's anything in this MAC one. Oh yeah, there's a couple of bronzers and blushes. So I can't remember what even brand these are from. I wonder if it says Makeup Obsession. These are the contour powders, and I've just put like a magnetized backing on those so that they actually fit in. That's a Pro Artist one, and I think this is actually a MAC one. Yeah, this is in Peaches, and I love the Peaches one. I forgot that I even had this in here, so I guess I'll have to keep hold of it. This is a palette that I haven't even touched, and I feel like you guys will give it a much better home than I will, but this is the Pro Fusion. Oh my goodness, I can't even get it open. Can you tell I've not even opened it? So this is the Pro Fusion highlight palette, and you've got, again, much like the Soph one, you've got an array of different kind of colours. You've got your icy tones, golden tones, more kind of peachy ones. You've got your purple. This is such a beautiful palette. Forgot I had it, but I can give it to one of you guys that will give it a lot more love than I did. And then this is a MTZ palette from Sephora. I always want to call it Sephora, from Sephora. To be fair, the shadows that were in my MAC palette here could probably go in here, and that'll be a bit more condensed. But let's take this out. I will put you guys on a time lapse whilst I clean this and organise, and we will be back and you can see the final result. Drawer all complete. It looks kind of empty now. I haven't got rid of that many products, but I think just because they're more organised and I can see blushes, bronzers and highlights, I definitely don't need this many bronzers, and I think that this is something that I'll kind of go through my collection and then use things. If I don't like the formula, get rid of a couple more things, but I thought it was just worth keeping those things to start with. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So I hope that you enjoyed decluttering with me today. As always, I really appreciate all of your support on these videos. It means so much to me. So all you need to do is subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, so I know to keep making similar videos like this in the future. There will be 2 final videos in this series, so if you are enjoying them, do let me know down below. Join in the comments down below. Is there a product that I have decluttered that's one of your favourites? Have I kept hold of a product that your favourites, or do you just generally have a makeup recommendation for me? I would love to know, so leave your suggestions down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 PM for my next video. Bye!